gentlemen, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with another special episode of the Simply Awesome Podcast.
Yes, sir.
We have special guest, Black. You know what I'm saying?
Sir, welcome, Black.
What's up?
We got Royal in the building. You feel me? My
sir, Royal Static. You know what you're doing.
You know, hashtag Poppy. You know, Lima Ling. You know all that good stuff. I'm here.
All right, so Black, would you like to introduce yourself to the people and give out any social media, anywhere else they can see you at?
Me? I only got one social media, man. I don't do too much. I'm just at KCVMAI on Instagram. That's about it, man.
Okay.
Videos to make movies. You know, something coming soon.
That's what's up.
No OnlyFans leak, my friend?
Not yet, bro.
Not yet.
That's what's up. All right, welcome. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Black, for joining us, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
So.
All right, so let's get into it. First off, we're gonna start with the RPs. RP, the late great Yaphet Kotto, a legendary actor.
Rest in peace, bro.
Man held it down for the culture. Did a whole lot. If you don't know some of his things, I'll bring some of his stuff up earlier. Stop up in a minute. Y'all got anything to say it now.
Man, rest in peace, man. You know, it was a tough times. I hate, you know, see people, you know, die young, old, you know what I'm saying? It just really makes you reflect on your life and how you want to go forward about it. So that's all I got to say.
Very true.
You got to tell me who he was in, man.
I will. I'm going to tell you some of the stuff he was in. Okay, Yaphet Kotto was in, let's see, something you might know. Tripwire, he was in, let's see. Witness Protection, that was like the little off the wall little movie. Let's see, TV shows he was in. He was in a lot of TV shows. Damn. A lot of shit. Let's see. Homicide: Life on the Street was the precursor to Law and Order set in Baltimore. He was in that. He was in Murder, She Wrote. People know him for that. Perry Mason. Desperado, the TV show. Alfred Hitchcock Presents. The episode of that was very famous. Women of San Quentin. He was in that TV show. He also had a part in the A-Team. He was a guest role, but not a main character. He was in Gunsmoke, the TV show. Bonanza. These are older westerns for y'all people that don't know. He was also in the episode of the original Hawaii Five-0. He was in the television show Daniel Boone.
That's an extensive catalog you got.
Yeah, some of the movies he was in was, let's see, Othello in the 80s, the original Alien movie. He was in the Monkey Hustle, which is a classic black exploitation movie. He was in Friday Foster, which is also another black exploitation movie. Truck Turner, Live and Let Die, which is a classic movie. Everybody go see that. Across 110th Street, that's a classic movie right there. Classic black exploitation. Go see that also. The original Bowl, not the one with the Snoop Dogg, but the original one. Let's see. The man had a very extensive list of movies he was in. Like, he is a very legendary actor. Again, this is only a short swath of his catalog and portfolio. Go look him up yourself.
I think I've seen him. I think my grandma used to watch all your movies back in the day, man. I think I used to watch her just vicariously. I didn't know I was watching for real.
He was a great character actor, a veteran. Like, he was very well respected again. Like, everybody loved him. And dude held it down. Like, he did his thing. He was a great actor.
R.I.P. to him.
R.I.P. to him. All right, so let's get to some new stuff. All right, let's get to something. Let's see. Let's go to the Lost Sea Scrolls. They were found pieces of a new Lost Sea Scroll found in Israel, caves in Israel, like early this week. What are y'all thoughts on this?
Oh man, hey. I mean, if we're in 2021, we find out a whole bunch of new things. I want to know what's in the scrolls and, you know, what they mean. What information can we find out? What do you think, Roy?
Well, of course, it's going to take time for them to take these pieces. Of course, they're not like whole pages. It's like bits and pieces of different pages. Where they got, I guess, you got to scan them, try to make a whole scan of it, and then translate that into whatever from whatever language is in. I'm guessing Hebrew to, or maybe Latin into what it is now to English, some other language like that. Well, English mostly, and see what it says because these Lost Sea Scrolls are technically non-canonical to the Bible. Even they are there's sections that didn't make it in where they had the whole where they condensed it down to King James version of the Bible. Mm-hmm. So these are technically canon with it, but they aren't in the actual Bible that we have now, depending on which version we have. But we're gonna see what they say. We're gonna see what they say.
Yeah, finding new information like that. I wonder how it really affects religion going forward. Finding scrolls and things of historic nature like that. When does that shift people's way of thinking, the way life really is, if they find certain information out once everything's deciphered and decoded?
I don't know. They might make it a separate book. They might say integrated in if it's something they want to integrate. I don't know how that's going to work. We had to ask some theological majors or some priests or whatever, someone that actually has a tie to this, to that world. I think mostly when they do that, they actually make it like a separate book. Like, okay, they'll say, all right, this is the Lost Sea Scrolls, this is the book of blah, 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 blah. They'll have it printed as that if it's a lot of works.
Like,
what you think, Black?
But like, did they find it last week though? Or they just want to release it like they just saying they got with the information they need for it, they want to put that spin on it, or how they want to actually put it out to the public of what it actually says though?
Well, we don't know because they haven't actually released it. Well, they said they found it. They showed like a couple pictures, like half a page and some scraps and stuff. They haven't actually, as far as we know, they haven't translated. They haven't actually released anything to the public other than they found it yet.
See, the also thing about these discoveries is that how much of it is 100% primary source, and once they decode everything, is it just somebody's personal account, personal feelings attached to it, and they just say whatever it says based off just whatever.
Well, we don't know because most of the Bible was like that. Most of the stuff in the Bible wasn't written by people that was actually in the Bible. It was like a couple hundred years afterwards.
Right.
So that stuff was like, oh, I was here at that time. Like, they weren't living like that's stuff they had told down. Like, all right, I tell a story, like there's generational stories that were told down the line. And so we're like, all right, let me write this down because I got the technology right now.
But more or less, oral tradition was more or less over in Africa than these other European countries, stuff like that. But
so as far as we know, none of this stuff is actually firsthand accounts.
That's a good point. Yeah.
But we're gonna see. We're gonna see what's going on right now. We're gonna see. All right, let's get into some crazy stuff that's going down in Miami right now. All right. So Miami is on a curfew right now and in a state of emergency. It was wild out this weekend for spring break. Had fights every damn hour down the block. There's a big ass brawls. If you go on World Star, YouTube, or Twitter, or Instagram, wherever you want to go to, you'll see these big ass brawls they had. Loads of women's fight. I mean, huge loads of women's fight, just beating each other ass in the street. And I'm talking about multiple fights going on at different times at the same time. It was wild as hell.
Hey, Black. That's all Royals baby mothers down there in Miami just wilding out, bro. Real shit.
How you send them down there like that, man? You supposed to send down there with some like good energy down there, right? How you want to send down there with all that animosity?
Y'all funny. But no, they also had people. They also had people wilding out on top of cars like it was freaking out there, popping pussy on the car and all that stuff. Somebody got snatched up off the whip. If you see the video on Twitter, Lord show you my legs spread the car, got snatched the fuck up off the hood. There was also riding U-Haul trucks, U-Haul vans down there like they did in Atlanta. They was riding U-Haul vans. I don't understand what them U-Haul vans.
They gotta sleep. They gotta find somewhere to sleep.
They ride them U-Haul vans again. It's just wild as hell. Like you got 8 p.m. curfew. I was an 8 p.m. curfew out the state of emergency, but people don't give a damn. Stay out there. Mind you, these are all out of town people. These are not people from Miami. And when I say Miami, I'm specifically talking about the South Beach area when I say this.
Yeah.
Not over there in Little
the
Haiti,
baddies
not
come out doing
nowhere else. We're talking about South Beach mostly. That's what we're talking about, South Beach.
The baddies come out when it get a little hot, Roy.
Like people
No.
go crazy, man.
We in the
No,
pandemic.
nobody wear masks down there. Or again, they don't have a mask mandate. There's no mask mandate. So that's what they don't have no mask mandate.
You know the
So they don't got
crazy
to.
people live in Florida.
But these people are out of towners and not Florida people. That's the fucked up part.
He went down there to tear that shit up.
It was a mix. A mix.
Niggas said it was too cold everywhere they was at, so they went down there and said it was hot, and they just went to fucking pool.
Yeah,
I've been in the house all year. I might find something to do. I'm gonna get drunk and just act a fucking fool.
Roy, we're going to Miami, Roy. We're going to kidnap you.
No, you going to Miami, bro. You can have that. Can't Miami. I'm good.
Just grab a U-Haul. You gotta.
I don't want no 8 p.m. beer time. I'm good where I'm at.
That shit don't apply to us. We from Baltimore.
Out here,
right.
like in Baltimore.
Yeah, exactly.
You right. All right, let's go on to something. That was funny as hell. Let's go to something else. Okay, we have a volcanic eruption in Iceland. This volcano was dormant for 6,000 years. That was just popping out that lava. Again, it was many earthquakes. Then the eruptions happened. And that lava is wild. That lava is real wild.
Look like we're gonna have a nice bonfire. You know what I'm saying? Get some lamb chops. Get some tomahawk steaks.
You about to throw some s'mores on the lava, bro?
Wow,
yeah.
Wow, motherfucker.
S'mores for real.
You is wild. Yo, I ain't going no damn s'mores. Get the hell out of here. I'm not going to visit no damn active
You'll be like them niggas in Pompeii.
You straight.
Hey man, shit.
I'll even say let the lava burn me. I don't give a damn.
I'm Pompeii, right back in
That's
Pompeii.
how I feel. You put your hand in an air fryer.
What?
Why would
What?
you do that?
That would the whites do that.
No, you said like you do, like you.
No, I never said that.
You
I
said,
hate
I
when
feel.
you try to do that. No, wasn't applying to me. I have common sense.
Yeah,
I'm the only one on the show that got common sense.
yeah.
You just talking about putting your hand in an air fryer.
Air fryer, like what the hell?
Yeah, and save me.
Nobody else's mind went to that, but yours went there. Like you thought about it.
No, I never thought about
What would
that.
happen if I put my hand in the air fryer?
Yeah,
good. Little bit crispy.
It might be good. You know what I'm saying?
What? You hear this? You hear this, man? You hear
That
it?
ain't on cannibal shit. Yo,
Bro,
you want to have s'mores over lava?
Yeah.
You want to eat his own hand? I don't know. You better
Wild,
barbecue with
bro.
himself right now.
You
Bro.
wild, bro. You gotta cut that shit out, bro. You gotta cut that shit out.
So, Roy, you never thought about eating people's skin before?
What?
Never thought about eating scabs?
Yo, what are you on right? Let's change something. Let's go something else. We gotta go to something else, bro. All right, let's go to
Weird.
let's go to President Biden fall up the steps of Air Force One.
It happened to the best of us, man.
It happened. It's a misstep. Yo, the music were crazy. They had that little electric shit going up the little ramp and shit. I was dead, Joe. I was like, yo, why you do that man like that? But it was very true. It was very true. And I was like, yo, they got that man right. They got it right with that. It was very funny. It was very funny. It was funny for the second it was like, oh yeah, he's straight. All right. Of course, they threw Jason Derulo on that bitch. Like, oh, he followed steps too. Like, why you bring that man into it?
Man, Joe.
Why you bring that man into it?
Sleepy Joe, man. Sleepy Joe going Joe. I'm waiting for Moneybag Joe to bless me. But
With that stimmy. That stimmy.
that's elusive to me. He
All right.
Man. It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good.
I still get that 500.
Well, they say it's on the way. They say it's on the way. If you get the last one, you can still get it. You can still get the last one. You can still
You
get
get
the
it
last
from
one.
Hoagie? From Hoagie?
I ain't get none of them. I ain't get none of them things,
But,
man.
well, it depends on how much you made, bro. But if you fall with the bracket, you get it. If you didn't get it last time, some people would actually found the bracket last time, didn't get this, so theirs will be coming too. So you will get both at the same time. You're the last one and this one.
I need that.
You better check the IRS website to see about that. Since we get political right now, let's talk about what happened with North Korea. North Korea said, y'all don't want this smoke. Get your shit together. Don't fuck with us. We got something for y'all. We'll come over here.
North Korea said fuck us.
North Korea on that bullshit again.
Nobody even was over there messing with North Korea. They over
I
there
know
just
they
saying,
know that
look
bullshit.
at me. Look at me.
They're like, don't come over here. Don't come over here.
Like niggas, like who are you, bro? We wasn't even looking over that way, bro. Like you just walking down the street. Don't come over here, nigga. Who is you? I'm gonna keep
They
pushing.
just over there testing missiles and shit.
North
Blowing their
Korea
own
trying
shit
to be
out.
sneaky. North Korea trying to be sneaky and do some damn mission loss. I'm like, no,
You're
yo,
not being
we
sneaky.
got y'all. We see y'all, bro.
You're
We see
not being
y'all.
sneaky. We see them.
Man, North Korea trucker, bro. They had that shit together, man. They the power struggle right now. The leader keep killing himself every day. We're like, oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm still alive. Who the fuck thought I was dead? Who the fuck thought I was dead? Put y'all niggas in prison real quick. Who the fuck thought I was
Doing
dead?
that Donald Trump shit though, bro. Like
Yo,
them
wow.
niggas, they niggas
Yo,
distant
really
cousins,
wild.
bro. Them
Yo,
niggas
really
distant
wild.
cousins.
Man, we gotta send my man Dennis Rodman over there, man. Talk to him.
Yeah, bro might have to be the savior. Bro might be the savior. Bro might have to come over there and like, hey, talk to this man. Talk to your man, Rob. Talk to your man.
He wilding. But all seriousness, it's like, things have gotten very hostile since Joe Biden become president.
Things been hostile, man, before Joe Biden got it in,
man. But no. I mean, yes, but no. I think now it seems like it's really hostile between us and other countries right now.
Well, all of other countries, they get their shit together.
I mean, you, but
we got to fix the last 4 years though. You got to think about that. And he coming in, they like, what he gonna be on? Like the last one was on some old fuck everybody type shit.
Yeah, but I mean, we got a competent president right now. You know what I'm saying?
But that'll mean the systems go away automatically. You gotta change that shit over time. They like, oh, he got office and click and change right over. No, we have to change people's perception of what's going on, change the policies. Sure. You might have to go back and actually change some of the their terms that was put on other countries, some of the sections put on other countries. It might have to add some new sections of the new countries depending on who act up and who don't or whatever. So it's a whole process.
Korea said we gotta release all sanctions from them.
No, fuck them. They need more sections. Fuck them motherfuckers. They need more
shit. About
y'all.
They doing too much over there. Like you can't just say I'm gonna let you off.
That's a good point, but.
All right, since we get political, let's talk about what happened with the U.S. representative that said Guam was a foreign territory and their citizens was foreign. So the representative of Guam pulled up to her office and said, "Oh, we're foreign citizens, right? We're foreign, right? Mind you, Guam is a U.S. territory. Right. They are U.S. citizens.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not a state, but they are U.S. territory. They do have full rights as U.S. citizens because they are U.S. citizens, like Puerto Rico or the U.S. Virgin Islands or American Samoa, all those other places that aren't technically states that are U.S. citizens, are part of the U.S.
In the defense, like we really do need to rectify between having territories and states. And
some of these places don't want to be states; they want to stay territories. They want to say independent territories.
I want independent altogether.
So they keep that national identity, but they get the U.S. citizenship. And some want to leave. Some want to leave, like
Puerto Rico.
Yeah, Puerto Rico will stay the whole thing. They will leave. I think some other things will leave. They got to figure it out with Congress. They got to figure that shit out.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I think it's actually commonplace for people not to know all the territories sometimes.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't know the territories.
But when you like the ambassador, though, you're supposed to know the territory.
You're supposed to know that, yes.
That's part of your job. That's like in the job description.
Yeah, if you are a representative of the United States, you should know these territories. Like, okay.
I don't know, man. The ambassadors got a little topsy-turvy since they've been under Trump over the years.
Well, what ambassador? It was even a senator or a congressperson that actually did this shit. They was like, "Oh yeah, we don't know." We're like, oh, okay, yeah, you supposed to know this stuff. This stuff you supposed to know.
Shit, if Trump ain't know it, I mean, you got an excuse.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
That nigga didn't. No, that nigga didn't.
Ignorance is no excuse. Come on now.
No shit for shit.
All right, since we political stuff, let's get into we got a couple things we're gonna get into. There was a man found out near the vice president's residency with guns, a vest, some bombs, and some more shit ready to take the VP out. Luckily, she wasn't there, but he was right there by her residence to get going. We also got some of the Capitol terrorists. They caught them motherfuckers talking about don't activate your iCloud. Mind you, they have a whole Facebook. This person brought a new phone, and it was like the phone was like don't activate your iCloud or whatever forever. But they have a whole Facebook their message thread talking about, oh yeah, we was there, we got pictures in the thread, like, oh, we in the Capitol, woo, come get us, woo, like that, all that shit. But they think not activating that iCloud was gonna save their dumbasses.
When they just putting all that news on the social media.
Yes. That's, what y'all thoughts about these two things real quick?
Like, yeah, motherfucker, don't incriminate yourself. I think that should be the topic of every conversation.
No, don't commit these crimes. Don't commit treason.
Besides that, but if you want to commit crimes, at least be good at it and be smart. These niggas just want to do it and be sensationalists.
Nah, these are some people that just shop at IKEA and Home Goods all day damn day. Oh, I'm out here. We're riding. We're out here riding. We're just like the blacks. We're out here. We can just do this.
We can do this, man.
But the black people out there like, hey, fuck this shit. You see me? Yeah. Some of them was. I ain't gonna lie. Some of them was.
No.
The niggas got caught up.
The niggas with the yellow jacket.
Look, bro. The black people was there just to take pictures and shit. They wasn't there to act right. They was there just to take pictures. Like, oh, they was like, these motherfuckers really doing this shit. They really doing this shit. Like, what? You saw the one dude that actually got his album cover. He was sitting there on the statue like, yeah, it's my album cover right here, dog. Right. You see, and it actually was an album cover. It was his mixtape cover. That's the fucked up part. That was his mixtape cover. People was like, oh, he's making a mixtape. And it really was his mixtape cover. That's the crazy part.
Did y'all see the interviews of these people actually crying like, I didn't commit a crime? And they just see them, like, the videos of them actually saying the shit they was saying and doing the shit they was doing. Like
they caught you in 4K. They caught you in 4K doing this shit. What are you talking about?
And they be like, no, I'm a good citizen. I never wanted to do anything. And you in that bitch like, fuck it. Fuck you. I'm running here. It's mine. It's my country. That's a crazy country. And I'm like, damn, like, that's some wild shit. That's some perfect shit.
That is some wild. That's some wild ass shit, bro. Yeah, like that nigga trying to take the vice president up. Hope he stay in jail forever because he don't deserve to be out.
Right.
Let's talk about the crazy ass guy that shot that damn, what was it, massage parlor there in Atlanta? Shot 8 people and shit. And the fuck up part is the officer going to say, oh, he had a bad day. I understand, like, I don't have no damn bad day and say kill all Asians in this bitch and go to shoot people. The fuck kind of bad day is that? And mind you, the officer was on the damn racist ass teacher talking about the coronavirus, the China virus, CHYNA, the China virus, or that shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with your racist ass?
My God. That's sick.
Dude. That motherfucker need to be fucked. Like, what is wrong? How do you understand, like, oh, I had a bad day. Let me kill 8 people real quick. Let me just be racist and kill 8 people real quick. I had a bad day.
Like, they don't. Go ahead, man.
I'm getting a little serious, but mental illness is a real thing, man.
No, fuck that. He don't get that excuse. No, fuck that shit. He knew exactly what the fuck he was doing. That's not an excuse. I don't want to hear that shit.
I'm not
he was mentally ill. Well, lock his ass up in the psych ward until he ready to come the fuck out. If that was the case, he wasn't mentally ill enough not to be flagged in the system. Which there are flags. If you are mentally ill, you're not allowed to buy a weapon. So if he was that mentally ill, he should have been flagged, put in the system so he couldn't buy a weapon.
I'm not he deserves.
He should have been in a psych ward somewhere, getting the mental help he needed if he was that sick, that mentally ill. And yes, they do flag you because there's good reason. You should not be able to have a weapon if you're that mentally incompetent.
No bullshit. But I'm more or less speaking to the fact that just in general, like, this world is fucking nuts, and we always have to be vigilant of the places that we go to, and especially during this pandemic, you know, crazy people, that's batshit crazy people out here.
Man, crazy people go crazy people. I don't want to hear that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, you don't get no, like, excuses, though. Like, you don't get, like, these excuses like they... No, not you. You're not giving them excuses, but they, like, giving excuses like he said he had a bad day or some shit like that.
Right.
No, bro. Like, you just feeling the struggle of a system that black people have felt for a long ass time, and you can't handle the shit now. This is your bad day. So I gotta leave everybody else's my fucking... This everybody else's problem that might having problems. Nah, bro.
So
Yeah,
I
I'm
gotta
thinking
die
like
because
this.
you having a bad day.
No.
Right.
You
Should
have
all
a
been
bad
nigga right
day.
there.
You have
Then
a
he got
bad day. Go hit a punch a bag. Go to a stress
and
ball.
then he
Go
comes out
fuck
alive.
somebody. Do whatever you gotta do. Don't
This
kill
bad
people.
day affects a lot of families' rest of their lives that they're living.
Right. And then the crazy part about it, he walks out, he's still breathing though.
Yep.
Niggas would have been murked already for real. That's the crazy part about it.
Yeah.
And again, that officer need to be fucking fired for saying that bullshit and having that damn racist ass that t-shirt he was selling and shit.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah.
despicable.
That's some bullshit. Stop killing people. Stop that bullshit.
Stop making excuses.
Yeah, stop making excuses for these people.
I saw this. I mean to cut you off. I saw this post the other day, and it was like, I think we should bring bullying back. Like when I thought, I was like, it's kind of rude and fucked up when you think about like people
Those
like,
characters.
Yeah, you gotta be able to take something. Like you can't be like able to just snap on the little thing. Like you're not bullying where you actually beating niggas up and shit, like throw them down throws and shit like that. But making name calling and shit just like you can't call them a name no more.
You can't do that shit because these motherfuckers be like, oh, I bullied these people. When they be home raping their ass, like, oh, they bullied me. And they be raping people and shit talking about, oh, I was bullied. Like, nigga, that's not bullying. That's fucking rape. That's what they be doing. Like, oh, I was bullied. They was like, oh, they gave me swirlies and stuck this up my butt. It was bullying me. Like, that's not rape. Bullying. That's
assault. That's assault.
That's the shit they be talking about.
I'm not talking about that bullying.
That's the bullying practice they be doing. That's the shit they be doing. So you got.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about some regular.
We talking about regular black people bullying, like character building shit.
It's not back in the 90s and 80s where you get picked on for a little bit and then you know what I'm saying that make you stronger. Nah, this call
a person a name or something. They be like, no, they be going wild with that shit. They be going wild. Generation. No, matter of fact, I got a story for y'all. This white woman. Mm-hmm. And her daughter literally swatted the little girl, talking about, said the little girl said the death threat, swatted the little girl, said, oh, I bully her because I don't like her. Like, you a grown woman doing this shit. The fuck, this is the bullying they doing to children.
No.
This is the shit they doing.
That's not cool at all.
It's not cool, but there's a list these white people go to. This is the shit they do. Literally commit terroristic acts, said, oh, I'm bullying them. They were talking to me about me trying to get back. Like, what?
See, man, this is the difference between blacks and whites. We have blacks where we live in reality. There's whites where they got so much privilege. They're just oblivious to things that happen day-to-day life for real. Like, it's ridiculous.
All right, let's get into some COVID news real quick. We got two stories real quick. Hold up, let's see. So apparently the UK variant of COVID is now found in cats and dogs.
Yeah, Yoda.
Which is wild as hell. And apparently a new variant up in New York may be resistant to the vaccines we have now because that's for the original virus, not the actual variants we have. So those are things.
So pretty much the people who are getting shots will not be protected.
Not for the variants, as far as I know, though, because they haven't tested no variants. They just tested the original cases from late 2019, early 2020, or whatever. And they haven't. Of course, they don't have nothing for now because it would just pop up. How are you going to test for
it? I thought they was testing the Pfizer one on the UK variant already, though. They were.
Yeah, but okay. But no, they might be doing it. They might be doing it now. There's no way they could have did it back then because they do it. The Pfizer variant been out for what, like 2-3 months, maybe. Mm-hmm. How are they testing for the UK variant? The UK variant been out for longer than that, but about around the same time, or whatever. But they were just testing with the original. So how you gonna test for the new one when the original one was just which y'all was basing y'all vaccine? Was how you gonna test for the new one? How you gonna say, oh, it's a vaccine against this when we just found about this when the first version of the damn vaccine just came out, just actually released.
And UK is in a different time zone, right? Are they? How far?
They all released at about around the same time. The UK got theirs first, and then we got ours like maybe like 2 weeks or so or whatever later. It was approved by FDA. It was sent out. Mm-hmm. Mind you, after the first vaccines and stuff, they found the UK variant. So how the hell when they tested for the UK variant and vaccinated against it, where they just found as the vaccines came out?
Yeah. But it's all like there's not even a whole new vaccine they actually giving us though.
No,
It's
this is the original vaccine. They were saying that the new mutations
right.
maybe not the vaccine might not be effective against these new mutations. The UK variant, the one that was in Colorado, the other one that was in Mexico, like these might not be affected by their vaccination because they are account for these.
So the mutations could be more aggressive than.
Yeah, they will be. If it's like the flu, yes, they will be. Yeah.
Right. So like the whole Pfizer, what I read and what I understood, I don't know if I'm all the way right with this, but the whole Pfizer and all these other vaccines, they just build onto the original SARS vaccine.
Yes.
And they just adding on to that to try to attack that. So that's how they're doing it so fast that they actually.
Yeah, but they don't have anything for the variants yet. This is all just attacking the original strain we talk about. They're not accounting for the new variants that just came out. They might be doing stuff down where like, okay, we're gonna go and test it, see if it actually works on this variant or this variant or this variant. But we won't see that vaccine until next year.
So damn, we pretty much gonna.
Mind you, it took a year for us to get these current vaccines.
The vaccine, I believe they've been had it, man. They had this right. They had that shit already. They had the shit. I'm not gonna be like a motherfucker one of them conspiracy theorists, but they had it already. They knew about all this already.
Look, man. Look, man. It is what it is. They're gonna do what they're gonna do.
It does still baffle me every day just waking up and seeing us having to fucking wear masks and being a whole pandemic. So
It's wild.
It's really just an eye opener to how life really is, and that you really think one day, you know what I'm saying, life is normal, you know what I'm saying, you're just going out, you know, living your life, just seeing people's faces. Now where like, hey, I can't be too close to this person. Not that like you want people in your space like that, but just in general, like you seeing people wearing masks, social distancing, everybody can't congregate at certain places. This, that, and the third. It's like it just baffles me seeing waking up every day and day just like, oh shit, we really in a pandemic.
Yep, craziness.
Supposed to be 2 weeks, and it's been about to be like 2 years. They said just stay in the house for 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. All right, let's get to some quick little joints. Something that Liam said we had to bring up. We're going to talk about the Quavo and Sweetie breakup. I'll be right back. Y'all can discuss this. I'll be right back.
Lord Quavius and Sugar Sweetie, apparently they broke up this past weekend. Apparently, you know, Sweetie, she went up on the show on the guy Justin LeBoy. Right.
The toxic nigga.
You said the closet nigga?
I said the toxic nigga. I said the closet nigga.
I was going to say, like, I don't know. That nigga came out of left field somewhere. I don't know. Niggas just started. I don't know how he got his hype somewhere. I don't know. It amazes me. But yeah, he's toxic or whatever. He got a show on Revolt, and he brings up on there, and then pretty much, I guess he asks the Sweetie this question of pretty much like how would you feel about a threesome? How would Quavo feel about having a threesome? Well, how would Quavo ask her about having a threesome? How, you know, whatever, blah blah blah, and then she has a smart remark, pretty much saying like we can have a threesome, but he can pick whatever nigga to have the threesome with.
Not a threesome.
That's what
I'm back.
That's not a threesome.
What about what?
That's not a threesome. That's a train.
What are we talking about? We're talking about a devil's three-way?
This nigga always.
Is that what we talking about?
That's exactly what we talking about.
Talking about Sweetie telling Quavo she can pick whatever that he can pick whatever nigga to come have a threesome with her.
Yeah, that's a wild shit. That's a real wild shit.
So that's pretty much
why they broke up.
That's pretty much, well, but also Justin Combs was on the show with Sweetie's ex, and pretty much Justin was on the show was pretty much throwing subliminals about like pretty much like how you miss her or whatever. So I guess Quavo you know, saying pretty much piecing everything together, I'm pretty sure he was like, yeah, about to did that situation. And then then Sweetie gets on social media, of course, saying like pretty much they've been, you know, on bad terms. They've been like splitting up, saying that he cheated, whatever. So you know, standard bullshit, whatever. And then Quavo gets on his Twitter, pretty much saying he doesn't talk about his personal life like that, and pretty much saying that she hurt him, and pretty much told her he wish her nothing but the best, and then she says take care, and then that's when they started the whole take care means with Saweetie in it, which was funny. That's great.
Crazy part about it, I thought that was Keke Palmer that whole time. Every time I saw that meme,
This
I don't know why I thought that was Keke Palmer. I was like, cause I don't know who Sweetie is. I don't know her music or nothing like that, bro. I don't know it. Like I never heard a song.
That's my type. Ain't that her? Right?
Sweetie is the one who makes singles. Make hit singles. That's all she does.
Ain't my type her song. That's my type.
Yes,
that's my type.
I think I heard that in passing when Quavo was playing it, but like I don't think I listened to it.
Yeah, I don't know nobody. I don't ladies listen to her stuff, but I
never listened to her album. I would just listen to the singles. She knows how to make catchy singles.
Okay, you probably gotta check it out.
For the scamming women. So
for the scamming women, that's what she making singles for. The scammers.
Yeah, yes. I'm crazy.
Yes, and pretty much she a gold digger.
Look, I don't know the woman to say all that.
I can't say that first, but I mean, but we can infer that any woman that says if your man doesn't buy your Birkin, you need to leave that nigga.
First off, I'm not buying nobody no damn Birkin. Even if I had the money to, I'm not buying you that shit. That's a waste of damn money. I can put that as a down payment on the house or buy a house outright cash for that fucking amount of money, or invest it into my stock portfolio or RA or some type of thing where I'm getting an extra return on my money.
Oh yeah. Also, not to cut you off, bro. There was a rumor that Quavo reportedly repossessed a $350,000 car they gifted her.
As he should.
He took that payback.
I mean, shit.
As he should. Shit, the relationship over with. That's my car.
That's your shit. Take that shit back. That what you do, Black?
Huh?
I said, would you do that?
I don't want no part about it. Like you can just go about your separate ways. I don't want to see you no more. I don't want to hear from you no more. I don't want to speak to you no more. Out of sight, out of mind for me.
Look, man, if the car in my name, you ain't keep the car in my name.
Then we gotta go to court. That's like this. Now we gotta go to court. And I gotta see her some more because she don't try to keep the car. No, you just keep that. And just go your way. That was a gift. I don't even care no more.
But as the woman in the situation, would you keep the car? Like, would you keep the shit?
I'm actually gonna keep the car.
Who the fuck you gave it back? The fuck?
You gave it to her. If somebody gave you a gift, Elaine, when you stopped talking to me, like, yeah, let me go give them these gifts back that they give me.
Well, it depends on the gift. Well, how lackluster was it?
If somebody gave you a car, you gonna get a car back? Somebody gave you a Lamborghini, you gonna get a Lamborghini back?
I don't know.
It depends on if it's in my name or that. If it's my name, hell no, you ain't get it back.
It's not no payment. They bought that.
Oh, if the title is my name, then yeah, I'll keep that back. If it's in your name, then you can have it. I don't want your damn car.
But I think the story was I think that was just fake news and shit. But I'm saying there's a lot of situations where it does happen where people get petty and want to take shit back.
Cause they want to keep people in their lives, man. They don't want to move on. They want to keep that. You gotta throw all that shit away, man. See, that shit is the L to keep it pushing.
It depends on what it is.
What you gonna keep? You gonna keep the car? You really gonna keep the car?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep the car. The fuck?
You gonna really fight for the car? You ain't gonna just get the car.
If it's in my name, how do y'all fight for the car if it's in my name? Yeah.
It ain't in my name. If it is,
my name gotta be on the title. My name has to be on that title.
At the end of the day, in the court, they're gonna say if it's
no. You see these women go to court.
It's yours. If it's a gift, it's yours.
Mm-hmm. You see women go to court and get $30 million in child support a month. You think you gonna get this car back, bro?
No. Again, that's different. That's different. That's a different situation. Again, it depends on whose name is on the title.
Did you give it as a gift? It's a gift.
If my name on the title, it's my car. No man, I gave it to the gift. If it's never registered to you, your name ain't on the title. It's my car still. I can get it back if I want.
Okay, go ahead and fight for it.
Don't fight
a
for
couple
that
more
shit.
months.
Don't
It
fuck.
was like it's
That
another
shit,
6
that
months of the
shit gonna
breakup.
cost you more to keep the shit. Then I mean,
You just being petty at this point.
yeah.
Look, man, I'll be petty then. I'll just be the king of petty right there. Then.
Ro be the type of nigga that when she wants a divorce, he ain't gonna never divorce her.
Because
Oh
you like,
no,
nah, you ain't getting this, you ain't getting that.
Yeah,
Y'all be fighting for 8 years.
right.
For the divorce
no,
actually final.
no, they'll make it final, but no, that's why you got the prenup, baby. It's like the prenup. So everything laid out.
Let's have a commitment ceremony.
Let's get into these Grammys. Let's get into these Grammys real quick.
Get to the Grammys.
All right, record of the year, Billie Eilish, Everything I Wanted.
Yo, who the fuck is she?
She's a singer. She's
She's a
Like, nah, I heard her this time, but
she Lord.
But
Lord.
do we think that she's really the what the
No.
fuck?
She is Lord. Remember Lord?
That she do have a similar look. She do have a similar look. But no,
she is Lord. She's gonna be gone in a year like Lord.
Yeah, right, like Lord, yeah.
Billie Eilish been around for a couple years now, so I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, Lord was around for like a couple years. She was around for like 2. Billie Eilish been around for like 2.
Billie was around like 3 years ago. She got it. And she constantly Grammy nominated, so I think she's gonna stay out there.
My thing is that like for her to be so known, I don't never hear her music really out on the radio or just in general. Some
What you listen to?
She's on the top.
Just like
She's on the top 40 station. She's on the top 40 station and the pop station. Those are stations she's on.
You're not listening on 90QQ.
But even still, like some songs you might just pass by just in passing.
Again, you won't hear it unless
it doesn't even matter the genre.
Pop station.
It don't even matter the genre.
Quick question though, who was she up against?
For Record of the Year, she was up against Beyonce, Black Parade. She was up Black Puma's Colors. She's on the baby up against the Baby Rockstar. She's up against Doja Cat, Say So. Dua Lipa. Yeah. Don't Start Now, Post Malone Circles, and Megan Thee Stallion featuring Beyonce and Savage.
I don't see how Beyonce didn't win that one, even though I don't like the song Savage, but
it wasn't
I don't know how she.
Me, but I mean, no, it's a good song, but I'm saying it's not like overwhelming.
But it's not. You still haven't heard Billie Eilish song, so you don't be.
That's a good point, but
I have heard her songs. Her songs are good.
But I'm not necessarily mad because I mean, look at the song choices from out of that.
Yeah, it really was like you can just say, "Oh, that shit was dope." It wasn't like when Kendrick lost to Macklemore or some shit like that.
All right, we got Album of the Year, Taylor Swift, Folklore. She was up against Jhené Aiko, Chilombo, Black Pumas, Deluxe Edition, Coldplay, Everyday Life, Jacob Collier, DJ Volume 3, Haim, Women in Music Part 3, which is a great album. Dua Lipa, Future Nostalgia. I know I pronounced her name wrong. Forgive me for that. And Post Malone, Hollywood's Bleeding.
Yeah, she probably should have won that. Like, she probably got the most fan base out of everybody you just named in that whole list.
I actually liked Haim's album. Coldplay's album was not bad. I don't listen to
Jhené Aiko.
Jhené Aiko was cool. I didn't feel she had the album of the year, but it was a good album.
It's a great album. She makes timeless music.
But you gotta look at their fan base. Their fan base is like.
Well, Taylor Swift needed to be winning all these awards and shit. She need to do whatever she can to get whatever she can back as far as her awards.
Taylor Swift is not a country singer. I know she's a country singer, but she hasn't done any country type stuff on her albums.
She's not a country singer.
She started out in country. She's a pop singer now.
She's a pop star.
She came out with a guitar, so they said she was country.
No, some of her early stuff actually was country.
It was like the beat was, but she wasn't rap about no country shit. It is on a country beat.
That's what the categories are. Her ass is what it is. Song of the year is I Can't Breathe. It was by Dernis Emile 2, her and Tiara Thomas.
Love her.
I know her. Her is amazing. I don't know Tiara Thomas, and I need to look up Dernis Emile 2. I have no idea who this artist is, but they seem like a good artist. They were up against Black Parade. They were against Roddy Ricch, The Box. They were up against Let's see. Cardigan by who's this by? Aaron somebody or Taylor Swift.
I remember Cardigan.
They were up against Circles by I think it's Post Malone. They were up against Don't Start Now, which is who is this? Dua Lipa. Again, I know I pronounced her name wrong. Forgive me.
Yeah, I don't think you even try no more.
Billie Eilish, Everything I Wanted, and If the World Was Ending by Julia Michelle. Julia Michaels. Yeah, Julia Michaels. JP Sex featuring Julia Michaels. Those were the songs for Song of the Year.
Hold up.
Yeah,
I have no problem with that.
I got a thought. So we got to think about music in totality as far as like 2020 went last year.
It don't sound like nothing was anything good because the way you naming all these people is like these shouldn't have been like up for record for like a Grammy nomination.
The pandemic really had something to the effect of how not lackluster, but like how not phenomenal the songs really could have been.
Man, the box went crazy, nigga. The box went crazy.
Yeah, the box came out 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it came out late enough to be considered a 2020
right.
joint.
I mean, like,
but they didn't really make them like a lot of music last year. Like you heard something. They didn't make a lot of music. Like the stuff you name is like okay things. It's not like, oh, this was a Grammy. You have no like album that you like, damn, that album gotta be like album of the year.
Well, I mean,
no, I'm gonna go back. Nas had a great album.
Nas won best rap album, I believe.
Right? We haven't got to that yet, but yes, it did.
I mean, that was a great album.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if there was any year for Nas to win, it was definitely going to be this year. For my opinion, I think Rory wanted Alfredo to win, right?
Alfredo was a fire ass album. That if Nas didn't win, Alfredo should. Oh man, that was. Ooh, go listen to that shit.
But I'm really happy for her because her always seems to clean up at the Grammys. Clearly, they made this.
Again, we haven't got to that yet, but okay, LA.
Go ahead, bro.
I leave him jumping ahead and shit. Like, damn, we got that yet. You like, oh, we did this and that. We ain't got to know that shit yet.
Man, look, man. Jeez.
All right, best new artist winner was Megan Thee Stallion, which is well deserved. She was up against a couple good people. Ingrid Andreas, don't know who that is. Phoebe Bridgers, don't know who that is. Chica, I know who she is. She's a great rapper. Noah Cyrus, which is Miley Cyrus' sister. D Smoke, I have no idea who the fuck that is, but apparently he's a great.
What the fuck is D Smoke nominated for a Grammy?
Doja Cat and Kate Renata. I know Kate Renata, she's great.
But the crazy thing,
I think Megan deserved it.
Crazy thing about what you just said was, you know, that Megan was the first female rapper that sent Lauryn Hill to win that shit, though.
Yeah, Chica would have also been the first if she had won.
The disrespect to Nicki Minaj is real. That's all I'm saying.
Whatever. Let me say. Best pop solo performance. Harry Styles, Watermelon Sugar. There was also Justin Bieber in the category, Doja Cat, Billie Eilish, Dua Lipa, and Taylor Swift in the category.
It really was no new music last year that much.
Best pop duo group was won by Lady Gaga featuring Ariana Grande, Rain on Me. Others in the category was Una Dia One Day, which was by J Balvin, Dua Lipa on Bad Bunny, Intentions, Justin Bieber and Quavo, Dynamite by BTS. I was surprised BTS wasn't nominated for more shit. And Taylor Swift featuring Born Ivor or Born Liver XL.
What up, Roy? I got a question. I'm posing a question.
Yes.
Do y'all think if the world was open and there still was touring all of last year, do you think the music would have been better?
Of course, definitely.
I think we got maybe a couple more projects.
More music.
We got more projects. I'm talking about more actual, not mixtapes that they drop on that piff, for actual projects like an EP or something they drop on Apple Music. Yeah, I think they would say that. Yeah.
Quick question though, the baby wasn't nominated for nothing.
We have
not the baby, Lil Baby.
We haven't got to hip hop yet, so I can't say. Got to hip hop yet.
I'm not gonna jump. I'm not gonna jump for it. My bad.
Best traditional pop vocal album, James Taylor, American Standard. Y'all can look up whoever else was nominated that shit from that one. Best pop vocal album, Future Nostalgia, Dua Lipa. Best dance recording was K Tronada, featuring Kelly Uchis. 10%. That was a great dance record. I give him that. Best dance electronic album, K Tronada Bubble. That was fire. Best contemporary instrumental album, Snarky Puppy, live at the Royal Albert Hall. Look up how else was in that category. Best rock performance, Fiona Apple, Shamika, which is crazy. I love Fiona Apple. Crazy name for her, but great. Best metal performance, Body Count Bum Rush. Was surprising. This is the Ice-T led rock group. Great to see him win a Grammy. Best rock song, Brittany Howard, Stay High. I'll have to listen to that. It looks interesting.
Let's get to the rap and hip hop.
Hold on, we almost there. Best rock album, The Strokes, New Abnormal. Best alternative album, Fiona Apple, Fetch the Bolt Cutters. Best R&B performance, Beyonce, Black Parade. Best traditional R&B, Let Us See Anything for You. Best R&B song, let's see, Better Than I Imagined by Robert Glasper. Let's see, best progressive R&B album, Thundercat. This Is What It Is, amazing album. Go listen to that shit, fire as hell. Best R&B album, John Legend, Bigger Love, great album. Best rap performance, Megan Thee Stallion featuring Beyonce Savage. We have the rest of the nominees. Best melodic rap performance, Anderson .Paak, Lockdown, which is also great. Again, I feel to be an R&B, but that's just me. Best rap song, Savage by Beyonce and Megan Thee Stallion. Best rap album, Nas King Disease, which is great. Let's see if Little Baby got anything. Let's see. Little Baby. I see Da Baby, no Little Baby. Let's see, best country solo, Vince Gill with my Amy Praise. All right, what are y'all thoughts on all of these things so far since we got to the rap shit? What are y'all thoughts on these?
I think this the Grammy was just for mainly just for Beyonce and Megan Thee Stallion. I think that pretty much they wanted Beyonce be the one with the most Grammys of all time. I think the Grammys just want to reward that relationship with Megan Thee Stallion because of her popularity. And Meg did make some good songs, but I think that it was more or less pretty much just it was given to her, to be honest. But
no, I think she earned it.
I mean,
last year was a great year for female rap, though.
Yeah, I'm not going to discredit her because Meg was on her grind. She did do her thing. But I think that it was just a year where the heavy hitters didn't come out, to do their thing. So she was able to capitalize, which was something also that I would say Cardi B looked out to as well a few years back when she won hers. And that's no disrespect to Cardi B, but to be honest, J. Cole and Drake's won that award that year, or Nipsey, the year she won it. And my also thought is that I don't know why Nicki Minaj's remix with Doja Cat wasn't nominated for a Grammy, but that's another story.
Look, man, just because you want Nicki Minaj to win a damn Grammy don't mean it's gonna happen, brother.
I mean, she deserves it.
She wasn't gonna get a Grammy
for what? What album did she deserve it for?
You don't have to be an album. It could be for a song.
What album, single, or verse from a single does she deserve a Grammy for?
Monster.
Period.
I give him. She killed everybody on that fucking track. Period. I don't know.
What was Monster nominated for a Grammy?
No.
That needed to be. All right then.
It needed to be.
That's on a label. That's on a label.
She murdered everybody on that goddamn track.
That's on the label. It's not on her.
True. Lay that away.
I'm not gonna give me next podcast. I'll tell you where she should have won. Next podcast.
No, tell me where she should have won and she was nominated and she actually outdid whoever she was nominated against. I want to hear this shit.
Oh, new artist of the year.
Everybody always cheat out of it. They always cheat everybody out of New Artist of the Year.
Well, that's my fucking point.
What year was this?
The Grammys always cheat everybody out of New Artist. Remember
2010, or it should be 2010, I believe.
Remember when Drake came out and they gave it to that violin player?
Not the year.
No, I'm just saying it was another year when Drake supposed to got it and he gave it to a violin player that nobody ever heard of.
Oh, which violin player? Because there's a couple.
Kobe. She had black violin. She was black.
Cool.
No, it was Kobe Kelly or something like that. Something. I got her music. It's cool. I like it. Like she went and show with Drake though. Out of nowhere.
Pretty much, they give the shit to people who don't deserve shit.
And I don't got the.
No, they been grinding, and you might ask them what they did. That's the thing.
Nah, bro. We know. We know.
No,
who's the best artist?
For the year now. You know. Macklemore, Kendrick Lamar.
That was a real fuck up. But I made the bonus for that. I made a bonus like this voted for a white man. It was like, oh, it's a white man. We're gonna win.
It's a lot of egregious things that happen in the Grammys, but yeah, we still champion though.
I don't. I do not hold any award shows high of that regard. Like if it's not a people's choice.
Awards?
No. If it's just like it's groups of people who just in the back doors decided things on their preferences to how they like these people. It's not a people's choice. It's just groups of people, like small groups who saying, I know what the masses think, and this is why this is so good. Because my knowledge of music, this is why this is actually a good piece of music.
To me, it seems like the award show that gets it close to right is Billboards. And maybe because they really are just numbers based, but like I think that they pretty much get it right for the most time. But but for me, especially with black artists, I think we need to get back to the space of championing the BET.
I like the AMAs. I like the AMAs. The AMAs are good.
AMAs they're good too as well. But I think black artists and the top artists like the Jay-Z, the Beyonce's, Nicki Minaj's, Rihanna's, and Drake's, and all of them needs to really champion the BET Awards and actually show up for it and have that appreciation for our culture, to bring it back to where, hey, if you were at the BET Awards, this is a big show. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Respect. They did. I don't know what happened. How did they fall off though? I don't remember how they fell off.
A lot of people don't show up. A lot of major people don't show up to the BET. Was like, oh, it's beneath me. Is that? But when they were come up, they were going there. When it was just new artists, they were coming there. But as soon as they got on, like they got major and crossed over, they're like, no, I can't go there no more.
I gotta go sell to the white people.
Right, and then it makes it look so weak because you got some of the up and coming artists really performing most throughout the show, like people were just pretty much like a lot of one hit wonders instead of your staple people. So it makes it kind of like a sideshow than how prestigious it really used to be. That's unfortunate. Hopefully we can change that.
Also with the Trumpet Awards and some other shit they use or whatever. Well, I think that's a question.
The Soul Train Awards do a pretty good job.
Soul Train was good. I missed the Source Awards. That was very biased. Source was very, very biased.
It's all right. Well, we're gonna make our own award show, so we'll figure it out.
Let's do one more. Let's do one more subject, then we can wrap this up. Let's do the. Let's go to the racist ass blackface in Poland, a TV show.
Racism is still alive, unfortunately.
If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there is a couple clips going around. If you follow Quavo on stage, he has a clip of a young white woman pulling up a blackface, pulling a prosthetic off her face, saying there's a black woman underneath this mask, which it was. There's also a longer clip on Twitter where you can see the full show, where there are white people performing in black prosthetics. Mind you, there are multiple women doing it. There's a guy that does a black face of Drake, prosthetic mask, and all that other shit. It's very horrible, very disgusting. And they see nothing wrong. This is 2021. This is not no old shit. It's not from like the 1940s or 50s. No, it's a new shit from now. It's happening right now. They don't see nothing wrong with that racist ass shit. Fuck them. They don't need to do this shit. They know exactly what the fuck they doing. And yeah, fuck them. What y'all thoughts on this shit?
Racism is still alive, unfortunately. And we gotta just be vigilant about it. It's unfortunate, it's very distasteful. I hate the fact that, like, people really can market themselves off of that bullshit. Saying people, funny thing about envy is the fact that they love to hate you, but they but they love you. You know what I'm saying? Like as much as they hate you, they love you.
They love the culture. They love what we bring to the society. They don't love us.
They want to be us.
They love what we bring.
They can't be us.
They want to be us, and since they can't be us, this is the closest that they can do to ever try to be like us. You know what I'm saying? They want to emulate what we stand for. Our strength, our intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Our aura. The fact that we dominate in sports and society just off of our natural, God given gifts and talents. You know what I'm saying? And but they use us to try to poke fun of us. You know what I'm saying? Make it seem like oh, we're just a shy show. We're something to make fun of us, like we're a joke. And it's just terrible that human beings could just treat other human beings like that. And I mean, maybe one day I hope a new generation will wipe this whole racist mentality from existence. Maybe
Well, racism is taught and learned. It's not. You're not born with it. You taught it. You're taught it, and you're trained on it. It's not like, oh, I come out the womb and I'm a racist. I'm a racist. That's how it works. Your parents and your schools and society, will actually teach you these things. And depending on where you're at, the extent they instill these ideals in you and make this your thought process.
Right.
It's very sad that people who are actually defending this disgusting act, like, oh, it's their culture. No. This is not their culture. This is something they chose to do as adults and know right from wrong, know what affects this hand, and know how disgusting it is to people that are in their country and around the world that see this shit. They're like, oh no, it don't mean them. It's part of our culture. Like, no, you know what the fuck this means. And you choose to do it anyway. Not ignorance out of your own disgust. Your own disgusting thoughts want to do this shit. You're like, oh, let me do this shit.
Right.
It's not like there's no black people in Poland. It's not like they can't have black people to come up there and do this shit. They're like, no, let's just put on blackface. Your thoughts, Black?
Like you said, it's despicable, man. Like, and for them to do it as a whole culture, like people to actually applaud this shit and like actually condone it. Like they just like, hey, let's go on TV. Like you said, it was on TV, and they actually like people actually sit there and watch. Like, oh, look at this.
People clapping and clown this shit. People clapping for this shit.
Like you as a people, like you saying like, oh, we're not racist, and like, nigga, you are. Like you ready to put on a whole nother skin tone, like a whole prosthetic to try to steal the features of a whole nother race, just to put it into your sideshow that you wanted to dream numbers on, to try to get your following up and all whatever you're trying to do.
It's a sick, sad menstrual show. And I hope they shut that shit down.
Hopefully with this. They got canceled culture, cancel this shit. Like cancel something that really need to cancel.
And all the people supporting this just know you're on the wrong side of history and your racism is very much showing.
I see it.
That's the only good thing about social media. We can actually see and call people out on this shit.
All right, well, let's wrap this up, man. You got anything you want to say about anything, Black? Like put your social media back out there.
Nah. Y'all got me. Y'all see me. I'm at KCV LB MA. I know it's weird. But I'm at that on Instagram. The only social media I got. I thank y'all for having me. This was a very serious show, for real.
Yes.
Y'all went on some deep, y'all went some deep topics today. Y'all went deep. Y'all dug deep. I liked it, though. I liked it.
Yeah, we like to have good stuff on it. We like to have a little bit of light stuff, a little bit of dark stuff. Keep it balanced.
Keep it balanced, man. Yeah, we want to thank you, Black, for showing up, man. You know what I'm saying? This time you actually was awoke. You know what I'm saying?
I was drunk last week. Was a whole other story. I was drunk that whole day, bro. So I was like, no, I'm not drinking today. I'm just sitting on my stuff now.
You did warn us ahead of time about that, but we thought you was going to be straight. You was like, no, I ain't ready for this.
I was out of it, bro. I couldn't do it.
Man, but thank you, Black, sincerely.
Thank you for joining us.
And again, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in with us. You know what I'm saying? We're going to try to keep pushing out more content for y'all. Again, we can't say enough. You know what I'm saying? Stay safe, stay prayed up, wear your mask, your hand sanitizer, socially distance yourself. For people, we're still in a pandemic. Life, as we know it, will never be the same. So,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But, you know, just be vigilant, stay prayed up. Try to be in touch with your family as much as possible. Make sure that your mental health is, you know, on the up and up. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to people who really are who really need help as well.
Yes.
Listen, we live in a tumultuous time. You know what I'm saying? Again, stay safe, man. Stay prayed up. And again, thank you to all the YouTube viewership. We're going to be trying to be more transparent as far as continuing to push out content as well. Sorry, guys, I'm rambling, but whatever. But again, thank everybody. You know what I'm saying? We out.